Welcome back. Having just explained in a previous video the structure of this C# piece of code according to the following headings, I'd like to explain now more briefly how this particular piece of code works. As I explained, there is an array of numbers here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we want to search that to find the position of a number that matches one of these. The piece of code that does that is these parameters here. Now you remember these are the parameters for this particular method, which is called integer int-array linear search. This is what the data types, and this is what the method is looking for. And here, when we actually call the method, are the actual arguments, is the correct word, for that. And it is this. It's data, which is the array itself, the number we want to search for, which happens to be the number 10, which is this one here, and our starting value, which is number 1 in the array. So that's what happens when we call that. Now let's run the code and see how it actually does that. So it says the array you are searching is this one. It says the search has been successful. By the way, there is a piece of code down here which can run if it says that it's not successful. The item you were searching for was 10, which indeed is that argument there. And the item you're searching for was at index 9. Wait, index 9? What does that mean? Well, the index of an array is its position counting from 0. And if we count from 0, we will find that number 10 here is in index position 9, and that is the position of the match. So we go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you can just ignore this value here, which I've just included. It's just a repeat of that value there. And you could also put the number 10 to say that that was the value, but there's no point because you've already said it there. And if you said it here as well, it would be meaningless because it wouldn't really tell you where it was. So you actually want to know its position, and it is the 9th one in the array. So that's how that works. I'll press any key to continue to stop the debugger. And there we go. Do that twice. So that's basically how it works. If we change it a little bit and we say, well, let's start from a different value. We'll start from 2 in the array there. So will that then report back a different index position? It doesn't, and I know why. So let's change what we're searching for to 9, but keep the starting position the same. And let's see what that comes up with. The item you were searching for was at index 8 because we're looking for 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's working correctly. So I'll just close that. So that is basically how this works. I also wanted to test this in a slightly different way. So here I've kept data. Just stop that, it was still running. So here's the data array. I'm going to look for the value number 1 in this array here, which is there. But I'm going to start from position 8, which is here. So it should search 8, 9, and 10. What's going to happen when I put these parameters in? Okay, so I've got a system index out of range exception. So that shows that that wasn't a valid set of arguments. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that back to 10. Now, will that work? I'm looking for 10 and I'm starting from position 8. And that's me getting ahead of myself there because I'm running it while I'm editing the code while it's running. This is fine. So I'm looking for 10 and it's at index position 9, even though I only started counting from 8. And let's just do a couple of other things. So why don't we look for number 3, but from counting from 2. So if we start counting from there and 3, so we count, run the code, and we're looking for 3, and it was at index position 2. Is that correct? Counting from 0, 0, 1, 2. That's working well. So there we are. We're just playing with the parameters and arguments. Thank you for watching.